Okay, so this is my first YouTube video that I'm making about being gang stalked in San Antonio, Texas, Austin, Texas. I mean, really anywhere in Texas that I go to, and um, all the surrounding areas of Texas, essentially. And Seguin, Texas, everywhere that I go to, police are following me. And so I made a video before, but apparently my phone didn't have enough storage, so this is my second attempt. And so I kind of want to give a history on why I believe I'm being gang stalked, what put me on, the list that targeted individuals talk about. There's two scenarios that could have happened. The first one was I was interviewing for the Secret Service as a Secret Service agent a few years ago. And essentially, to make it quick, the story, it didn't go well. They didn't end up liking me at the end of it. And I could just tell the guy who was interviewing me just like did not like me, like hated me at the end. And so, yeah, they kind of rushed me out afterwards, kind of kicked me out. And I did notice shortly after that time, I was being followed and trailed around. I was like, oh, I just kind of let it go. But at some point, it did kind of start to like get worse. And I definitely noticed I was being followed everywhere. So that's one way that I was put on the list. Another way was I was around people that I didn't necessarily know were bad people. I was hanging around people that what I realized afterwards was essentially a trap house. And honestly, what happened was they and this is gonna sound crazy, but you know what's targeted individuals. We know that everything sounds crazy, but this is the honest truth. That place was, I now believe that it was a human trafficking place and a trap house, and they were attempting to human traffic me, and God saved me. And I remember literally seeing demons. Literally seeing demons. Like I said, I know how this sounds. I know it's gonna sound crazy, but this is the honest truth, the honest truth to God, of my story. And so God saved me from that situation. He told me to leave. He told me at the perfect time to leave, and I left. And the people that were involved there, there was one guy that was specifically, I believe he's powerful and was well connected, and he could have put me on the list as well. Also, his girlfriend was, into me and stuff like that. So um, that's essentially, it's one of those two. I don't know which one it was. I don't know which one I'm leaning more towards, but those are the two reasons why I could have been put on the list, and they were kind of similar. They were close to each other in time. And then after that, I noticed being followed by people. Every single tactic that I've seen the videos, every single one has been used against me essentially. The noise campaigns, the coughing, the lights, the following you with the bright lights on, with the one headlight, the following you when you go into the grocery store. I remember one time I was going into, I mean, so obvious. I was going into convenience store, and as I entered into the parking lot, three other cars entered at the same time as me. I was like, okay. I got out. They all got out at the same time, and we were all heading towards the front door at the same time. All of us, all four of us, because it was three other people. I decided at that time I didn't necessarily know everything that was going on, so I knew I was being followed, but I was like, am I in danger? So as I was going to open the door, I just stopped and I turned around, and all three of them stopped and turned around. So it's just obvious things. These things don't happen, and it's just one after the other every single day. Today I've been followed by the police constantly followed by the police. And so yeah, that's essentially what's been happening today. Anytime I go anywhere, the security of that place, they're staring me down, following me. Like I went into a mall and they were just staring at me. And I went into HEB and the security person just pulled up right next to me in the parking spot, in those little security carts that they have, which I've never seen one like in a parking spot, but either way, they parked right next to me and then we're just waiting there the whole time. So just it's very obvious at this point that they're following me, trying to any place I go to, any apartment that I've been to, any hotel, any motel that I've been to, there's always banging on the walls, constantly banging on the walls, constant things that, like, maybe if it happened at one place, you understand, but it's every single place that I go to, I'm being harassed. And so this is, I'm at the point, you know what, y'all are going to mess with me, well, I'm going to expose y'all. And so now the place that was a human trafficking place was on Natali Street, and it was near in Natali Street in Austin, Texas, near a police station. And so I wonder if they're involved and know about the human trafficking that's going on there, because when I was there, I knew there was human trafficking, but because there was another guy that was there that they human trafficked, and they would drug him, and they attempted to drug me. Well, they did drug me, and they were trying to lure me into a room. It's just the whole thing. God got me out of that situation. Thank God, thank Christ that he saved me from that situation. This is my first story that I'm going to post. I'm going to go into detail about everything. I'm going to start documenting everything. I'm done with this. I'm not a criminal. I haven't done anything wrong. These people are evil. This is demonic. And they should pay for their crimes. I mean, they're committing illegal, it's an illegal activity that they're doing. Gangstalking, harassment, torture, everything that they're doing is completely illegal. And I'm going to expose it one video at a time. So this is my first video, and hopefully, it reaches some people that also understand and have gone through it. If you also have been through anything like this, go ahead and comment, like, and I want to continue to make these videos. I appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all for listening. And God bless y'all. God be with y'all. Keep on praying. Keep on going, because at the end of it, God is with us, and the enemy is against us and trying to get us, killed, essentially. He wants us dead. All right.